So we're about to take the money from this. Ka-ching. Now we'll go here. That is going to cause me some attrition, so going back again will probably cause attrition. Well, maybe not. We'll probably find out when we're here. And then we could try to go for the inland stuff. Unfortunately, all of this is... Oh no, this isn't in jungle. That would be open to attack. Yeah, these guys, just because they were so big, they don't really have any natural enemies. Except me, now! And that absolute thrashing that I gave their army has done quite nicely for us. No attrition going there, then we can actually go and take out the capital. In fact, we can do that now. No, we'll take attrition at the capital. Because when they were talking in the dev diary about when you take attrition, it's supposed to be when there's a hostile fortification nearby, which up here there was. So moving from there to there possibly should take attrition, except I'm moving to where the fort is, as opposed to moving away from the zone of control of the fort. Which is probably why I'm no longer taking attrition here, because I've taken both of the forts. Or beaten the garrisons, rather. With his coming of age, my tuition of Yeverty is at an end. With the sufficient tutelage, even a child has displayed little inclination towards administration, such as Yeverty can come to truly understand it. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and the people, he seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. Yes! We have Midas touched. For a Midas touch... Oh no, that's probably... Yeah, hasn't recalculated. Awesome! So we have a natural steward in Yeverty, which is really good. So... Lambu is a relatively decent steward. She's also still only 15. And Hale. Now what are you? Diligent, ambitious, and arrogant. So having a sadist... I mean, you're both ambitious. That's a dangerous combo. In fact, I have a feeling that Yeverty is going to be a real problem. Awaya Kolongo is just... She might rein him in a little. She's generous, though. Greedy, just, and content. Yai might be better. Terrible at diplomacy, as they're not likely to get many allies on their side. She's also very good at stewarding. I like Yai. Let's go for you. Done. Oh, and the other thing I need to do is have a word with you and say, hey, you should convert. Thank you. And you should also convert. Good. Had 5 hours of sleep, but other than that I'm good. That's not a lot of sleep. Who are you? Why are you hostile to me? My son! Gullum has another son. Bloody hell, we're getting a lot. Alright, this is going to be... Limbasa. Vikings love money and they needed more, so they tried to steal some from the liquor store. Attrition's related to water and rivers if you can use them. No, it's not, because I was moving from here to here, which is adjacent to the river. I have long ships. It's not that. So hearts being in sub-Saharan Africa is not possible in this time period. Only one deer subspecies exists in Africa and is limited to the northwestern region. The Atlas Mountain range, but I'm guessing hunting being region-specific is complicated to code. Probably. Why are you attacking me? Who are you? Oh! You're a ducal leader, I guess. Ah! You're a local. Right, it's not just him I need to worry about. Okay, what you got in your army? I can't see. That's very annoying. When do you arrive? Tomorrow. So you have bush hunters on 39 attack? Oh, because we're actually in the freaking jungle now. My cavalry are going to be bad because we're in the jungle. We're outnumbered 2 to 1, but I have 11 champions. My champions are excellent. They have 6. Yeah, not bad either. They have a holy warrior. No! I'm not in charge! Why am I... Oh, for... Why has it started doing that recently? I'm still going to take this fight. But the fact that it keeps on removing me from being in command is infuriating. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Who's in command? I'm in command. Oh man, it's ages ago. Me! Especially as I'm the top commander our faction has got. Right, let's go over there. We're still going to attack these things. And now I can actually start earning the Viking trait again. I have to get you married again, don't I? Fine. It was to yay, wasn't it? Yes. And then I need to make sure that you're converted. I need to make sure that you're converted. Okay. We're back where we were. Tourney day. The sun is shining and the peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. Evil Snowball, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to Evil Snowball's viewers. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? And Brandon's, thank you very much for the 5-month resubscription. Appreciate the ongoing support there. Thank you. Huzzah! And Harrison, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the follow. The sun is shining and the peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All of my champions cheer as High Priestess Gulanum announces the tournament in their honour. And for once, I get to simply watch and sit and watch. I'm not going to spend an entire tourney day stuck to a throne, however. I too cheer on my champions. Every champion gains opinion. Perfect chance for Wit to give Witty a few pointers. Oh, so Witty could become better. You know what? I like the idea of giving Witty some pointers. Let's see what you got. Flexible leader and holy warrior. That's going to be a really intense combo in this area. We have a daughter. This was Ron, wasn't it? No, this is Gulanum. So this is Limbasa? Yes. And yeah, this army is here now. I don't think they were necessarily intending to come and attack me, but now they are. Alright, I'm still fighting. They are attacking with mostly levies. They've got 500 bush hunters. Bloody hell. Against my horsemen. Horsemen are not in bad terrain, but they're also not in favoured. Oh, it's jungle, it's not forest, so my archers aren't in favoured terrain either. 50-50 chance of success. I do have the better champions and the better commander. And we're kicking their arse. God, I love my champions. There we go. 170 prestige, 85 piety. That's what I like to see. 368 kills from the champions alone. Bush hunters did kill 77. My archers did naff all. Horsemen did good. That was mostly in the pursuit phase though, I suspect. Oh, and we've raided that. I mean, we may as well... Oh no, we're actually full. Time to head home. Well, that was definitely fruitful. And we've left them with basically no soldiers. In fact, they're at war with somebody who's taking advantage of this fact. I'm okay with this. The more my neighbours fragment amongst themselves, the more opportunities for raiding I have. Ka-ching. 60 ducats, 60 prestige. I'll take it. So we'll regenerate our troops. Double check to see how the increasing control's going along. So all of you guys are doing your thing. That's fine. And now we have enough money to go ahead and build some more stuff. So everywhere has a market now. So Bonnie is going to build a mustering ground. Sorry, war camps. Yeah, war camps. To get even more knights, because clearly we need more of them. And you're going to do the same thing. War camps. A demonstration of leadership. My son and heir, Witty, has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with men. Let's go greet some recruits. Suppose the hacker was actually a fake spam email. Yeah, you've got to be careful with those. Of all the buffoonery I've ever seen in Obi's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbours, a good-for-nothing chancellor has officially acknowledged Ipa Illa's claim to the chieftain of Igbo. I thought I replaced my useless chancellor. I did. Obi, you have failed me! Yeverity is a much better steward, so we're going to bring you in. Take over that. Now, what is Witty good at? Witty is a diplomat. So we could actually bring Witty in as the Chancellor, so that he has a chance to hone his skills in a position of power. Seems like a good idea to me. Budley comes to me wanting to go. Fine. And yeah, Faceless, just for a future reference, the best way I've found to detect hackers is to check their email. If their email address looks suspicious, like usually it'll be like G96395599672@hotmail.com. Even though the sender might look proper, the actual email address looks fake. And I find that's the easiest way to filter out fake emails like that. Just FYI. Alright, trading outposts in Igala. Done. So Igala, we can build war camps. Yeah, it could be something like amaz.on.com. So make sure to click on the sender, because that will open up what their email address actually is. And it's just good practice to always check. Even if it's something you're fairly sure is good, check it anyway. And then the other thing is they'll use your name. So in the email itself, if they don't address you by name, it's probably fake. Especially if it's from a big company, because they have that stuff on record. Like credit cards, for example, would definitely know your name. Or your father's name, or whoever's name it's in. Whereas if it's just Dear Sir or to email address name, probably not. Edrazu has been fully swayed. Now, is there anybody in the court who is not? Good, also true. Not anymore, there isn't. 14 years to convert Igbo. United has come of age. They grow up so fast. So United, I think I want to marry off matrilineally. just because I'm trying to increase the number of people in the family. So let's do this by sum of skills. Bukhar is top of the list, and he's only 14. He's also good. Diligent, zealous, trusting. What are you? Diligent, generous, and callous. Potential alliance with Grumele. Where is Grumele? Way up there. And you're in Canam. That's not an area I'm going to be attacking, because you're not in the river. You know what? I think this is a reasonable match to make. Done. Alliance formed. Now, can I get you to convert? No. Wait, that's not with the... Who did I? Yeah. Oh, it's a betrothal. Right. Wait, it's a betrothal? I just married the heir. I didn't even realise he was in charge. Okay. Which means that my dynasty is going to take over the county. Yeah, he has given birth to a son. Cool. So this is going to be Garius. May you grow to be strong and wise. In Crusader Kings, I find little point in playing the Diplo game, to be honest. Some people really like the Diplo game, where you're marrying into other families and trying to grow that way. I much prefer raiding and conquering, I'll be honest. Too easy to conquer in 3 so far. I don't disagree. I mean, in this area it will be fairly easy just because everyone's so broken up. If places were more united, like here, then it does get more difficult. I mean, that's part of the reason why England is relatively easy for the Vikings, because so many small kingdoms. But once areas do start to merge, to coalesce, it does get tougher. I can now raise 1,600 soldiers. Nice. You have once again got money. All of these places, not a huge number of troops. We could probably do a series of hit and run attacks if we wanted to. Oh, except that they've all been looted. Okay, maybe not all. These two haven't. We could also head over here and try to loot those areas. And in fact, that's a nice open territory which I would like to assemble in, because when we're out in the open, I win. When we're in the forest, it's a heck of a lot closer, and I don't like fighting. Sorry, in the jungle. Then it's a heck of a lot closer, and these fights are kind of more difficult. Two for you, champions. Can't do this until the 8th of May. One thing I would like is let me know when that becomes available. I can go on a pilgrimage. Minimum cost 175 ducats. Think I'll pass. But thanks. My son! Gullum has got another kid. Good grief, you guys are busy. So this is going to be Dominic. And we have another marshal, which is going to be organised march for the extra movement speed, which will be good. And we also have extra screening, which means if we lose a battle, we'll actually get more troops out of there alive. And hit and run will mean even more. Okay, no enemy armies coming in just yet. So we'll go ahead and start raiding these. Oh, that was the conquest of Noop, so Ife actually just grew. Well, that's unfortunate. Run away! Run away! You can catch me up in the plains. With a river crossing too. Oh, you actually going to catch me? Damn it! 1200 versus 1200. I don't have the advantage. Ah! I really want to be able to set commanders automatically like in CK2. Just give me a list of people who are going to be in command. And I'll make sure that list is precisely one name. Mine! It'll also teach me to actually check who's in command. My daughter, this was... Dominic. It was a son last time. You can tell enemies to follow you now, right? You can tell allies... No, you can follow allies automatically. The good also true. I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to Odin should be good for something in this life too, and not only in the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded that I am in the All-Father's good graces. My dedication should be shouted from the towers. Been too lenient to the temple this year. All the Goda are already in awe of me, which means that theocratic vassals' opinion goes up. I don't have any theocratic vassals, so I think I've been far too lenient to the temple so far this year. Oh no, there is an army here. I should probably start running away before they catch me. There we go, positive, because, you know, I'm in command here. 1200 versus 1200, they have got, flipping hell, 300 bush hunters, 500 bush hunters, 800 bush hunters of their 1200 army. Oh no, they're bowmen, they're not bush hunters. So the bowmen won't be any better than my own archers are here. And they're both countered by my cavalry. That was a victory! Stay and raid. There we go. Right, let's go. It's going to be attrition. Why is there attrition there? It's only a 3 ducats, it's not worth it. Going there would be 1, going there would be 0. Let's go here. Why not name my land Viking-ish? Because I don't really know enough Viking names to do that. Also, generally, when it comes to like naming provinces and territories, I like to keep them as standard, because then I can actually find where they are on the map. That's a lot of bad guys coming in. We're going to make a run for it. Except I can't leave until the raid's done. Losing badly. Yeah. Damn. Well, these guys have got their act together again, unfortunately. I've raided them, so I've weakened them in terms of economic output. But they managed to steal my 30 ducats that I'd stolen from their people. Yep, thank you. It's going to take us a little while to rebuild our forces. As soon as I'm able to do so, I will. Failed raid. Everyone can go home. However, what I can do is upgrade the capital and build some palisades here, and I think I would like to do that. Although, actually, I think that Ijor should be the capital. Except that this is the capital with the special building. It's just too bad that this is in the jungle, so it grows a heck of a lot slower. Idoma's not jungle. So the development of these places will just grow so much faster than the actual capital. Will we have a vanilla game again, but in the new nations? The next vanilla game will probably be the Ottomans. Turkey, rather. Once I've done with National France. Might do Turkey after that. We'll see. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege, my guard informs me. The man delves deeply. My name is Ermanmanala, your highness. I have travelled far and wide, and seen many things, but I am weary of the road. You haven't come that far. You're Bori. Which is... from around here, I thought. Oh, Bori is the faith. Yeah, you haven't come from that far. Embrace Odin, and this will be your home. What are you? Humble, gregarious, and fickle. He is a mastermind philosopher. He would actually make potentially quite a good doctor. Embrace Odin, and this will be your home. And then with that, what I can do is make Emanala my doctor. And then I'm going to do a sway just to keep you on side. Alright, so if I decided that I wanted to expand, I would probably go into Apanda. They do have 1,000 men. They could hire mercenaries, so I think I want to wait until I've got my full complement. Oh, in fact, we make enough prestige just on its own. So how about we get a third unit of light horse? Unfortunately, light horseman still feels like the only unit to really bother getting. They are still very, very strong. They could do with another nerf, I think. Make them mostly good at screening and pursuing. Don't make them so good in the actual combat phase. At least not without a technology or two. King Bjorn Ironside is in charge of the fascinations with his learning of 2. Great. Yevriti has finished promoting culture. And that's all of the cultures now promoted. So you can go and collect taxes instead. I mean, we could try and beef up the development of Igbo. It's just going to be slow. But I think I'd rather do that than tax collection, because we're tribal. We don't really use money. And all the territories I now own are Norse.